Alright. Everything is equidistant, 1 block away from the altar. Let's go ahead and place down our pedestals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me. Alright, let's place them around. Air, fire, order, balance, entropy, earth. Alright, here we go. It's not doing anything. Why isn't it doing anything? Please tell me I didn't do this for nothing. What is going on here? Let's see. Fusion crafting is a process of infusing a single object with magical energy and properties of other objects. You could, for example, it might be because this does not need to be actually placed on the pedestal. You just need to throw it. So, and then, and then, fire shard. I'm just gonna try to score it all on the pedestal just so that way it looks right. Apparently sometimes my arm decides to be holy crap strong, sometimes it doesn't. Alright. So silverwood log. Oh, for heaven's sake. Silverwood log. Probably should have just kept the whole thing I had here. Let me do that real quick. Just put this back. Okay, let's try this again. Silverwood log, air shard, screw it. Balance shard, fire shard, order shard, entropy shard, air shard, water shard. It's gonna get picked back up. Air shard, earth shard. Go. This infusion thing is pretty hard. Never actually had to use this before. You know, it would probably help if things stayed on the pedestal like it's supposed to. Alright. Let me see what I need to do with this, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So I went ahead and looked up exactly what I need to do to get this to work properly. And first off, I need to follow the recipe the way that it looks in the book as far as the symmetry here. So if you look in the book, we have a balance shard opposite nothing, an entropy shard opposite air, an order shard opposite fire, and an earth shard opposite water. So I basically need to set it up like this. So balance is going to be at the top of everything. And then entropy and air. And then and then order and fire, and then lastly, just the way that it looks, earth and water, and then this stays blank. Now the other thing I'm gonna need to do, after I'm gonna throw that in there too, but this is how it's supposed to be set up. This is how it's supposed to look as when I go to do the actual ritual. However, I'm unable to do it right now because when making things through infusion, I need to make sure that I have the available Essentia it needs. It doesn't pull it from my wand. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I have ready amounts of air, aqua, ignis, ordo, perditio, terra, and precantatio near here to where it can take it. Now, according to the tutorial I watched, which is, oh darn, I don't have it right now, but I will leave a link in the description to that guy's channel because he is awesome and very helpful. According to that tutorial, I need to, the Essentia that I needs to be within 12 blocks of the runic matrix itself. So what I would probably do is just place the Essentia supply near each of the altars, or each of the pedestals that I have. So, long story short, after just telling the whole long story, before I can do any of this, I need to distill some Essentia. So, I'm going to need to make some more arcane stone blocks. I'm going to need to make a furnace, and I'm going to need to make another crucible. Because we need to make an Essentia, or an alchemical furnace, basically, and an arcane alembic. So let's go ahead and get this all set up. Ow. So, we have iron, so we can go ahead and make a cauldron. And then we'll take that cauldron, place it down, and bam. Now it is a crucible. So we have our crucible. Pick that up. Oh, darn it, I need some more stone. 2 more. Have enough shards. So I'll just use one of those. I also need to make a furnace. And then what else do I need? So I need the alchemical furnace. First step in this process requires an alchemical furnace. The alchemical furnace works much like a normal furnace by burning coal to produce heat, but instead of smelting ore into metal, it breaks down objects into a slurry of raw, unprocessed essentia. The next step in the process is to make the essentia slurry and distill it. Is to take the essentia slurry and distill it using an arcane alembic. To work, arcane alembics need to be placed on top of the alchemical furnace. The essentia slurry will slowly be drawn into the alembic and the individual aspected essentia separated out. If the alchemical furnace is being powered by alumentum, this distillation process is much faster. You can stack up to 5 different alembics on top of a single furnace. The essentia can be then extracted out of the alembic using files. So, let's see. What is an alchemical construct? Alright, so we're gonna need more iron. And I think I have I think I have enough iron to smelt to make this. If not, then I can always go to one of the new things I learned, which was, it looks like I'm going to have to, making iron out of basically transmutation. So, it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do, because I need, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I need 8 iron to make the alembic. And I only have 3, essentially. So let's research what I would need to do to transmute iron. Let's see, you may have discovered a way to multiply iron by steeping iron nuggets in metallum harvested from other metals. So all I gotta do is turn the iron I have into nuggets. See, that would, well, for each nugget I would get 3. So out of 3 iron ingots, I'd get 27 nuggets. Out of 27 nuggets, I would get, oh boy. Out of 27 nuggets, I would get 81 extra nuggets from the process, which would then give me exactly 9 iron ingots. So let's go ahead and do that then. So I need to make sure that I have things that have metallum in it. So iron sword, don't need that really. What else has metallum in it? How much metallum does it take? It takes 2 metallum each time. I'm going to go ahead and assume, like I do, that, actually, you know what, I can just go ahead and check this real quick. A chain helmet has 8 metallum in it. Awesome. So I have 8 and 6, so I have 13 metallum. I don't have enough to do it as many times. I can use some gold if I have to. But let's... Actually, did I make a bucket before? Could have sworn I have more iron. I do have a bucket. Actually, don't have to do this. Awesome. Okay. So we have to take all this back up to the loft because we're going to need to do this all in an arcane workbench. Oh, wait, hold on. Gonna need that other silverwood log because I need planks. There we go. Because I'm gonna need to make the Vis filter for the arcane alembic because that's what it needs. Alright, so iron capped wooden wand, stone, earth shard. It needs more ignis, so then I'll just use this. Alright, so it's crucible, furnace, arcane block, alchemical furnace. And now for the alembic, first off we need to make a Vis filter, and then it goes filter, bucket, iron, right? No? Filter, bucket, iron, gold. Alright, there we go. We got our alchemical furnace and our arcane alembic. Let's go ahead and put those... Let's just put those over here. Alchemical furnace, arcane alembic. The alembic is empty. That's absolutely fine. Alright, now we need coal because this whole thing runs on coal. So let's go back down. Ow. I actually also need food. So while I'm down here, I will be taking care of that. Epic bacon. I know I have some more coal around here somewhere. I didn't... I guess I must have thrown it all in here. Alright. Let's go ahead and take... Let's go ahead and take this stuff. And also, let me examine it real quick because I need to see... Okay, it has aurum and aqua. So this probably has aurum and air. Yeah. Okay. Slowly but surely we're moving this right along. If there was a way for me to make it just do the primal aspects, I really would, because this would make this so much easier. So we got coal. We got this if we need to. Might as well do this real quick. Alright. So it's pretty much just gonna come down to what all comes out of that first. When melting it down. So let's say I threw in, here's the coal, and I throw in the ethereal essence. Alright, it's going to slowly but surely get drained out of here, and the alembic is going to be filled with a certain, I'm draining it, aren't I? I'm gonna need to make some files.